Who owns employer brand? That's the question we really should be asking, not the question about where should it live or what should it be called, right? The conversations around, is it employee brand, is it talent brand, is it employer brand? That's really just playing around. The real question is, who owns it? Who really owns it? And we're gonna answer that question in a second. But first, make sure you subscribe to this video for more tips and tricks around employer brand, good ideas, good thinking to keep you sharp. Subscribing keeps them coming. Anyway, who owns your employer brand? Well, here's the trick. If you understand employer brand as being the sense a person, let's call it a stranger might have about what it's like to work there based on all these touch points, then the employer brand ownership must own all the touch points. Well, let's list a few, shall we? Well, of course, you've got the candidate experience, you've got the application experience, you've got the interview experience. That seems very myopic. Let's take it a little step further. What happens if that candidate once bought your product? What happens if your candidate once bought that product, didn't care for it, and tried to engage with your customer service and had a bad experience? What happens if your business leader's in the news for something positive or something not positive? These things happen. What happens when your product doesn't work as advertised? What happens when your market share drops? What happens when your stock price drops? All of these things shape people's perceptions of what it must be like to work for you. So if you own the employer brand, it only stands to reason that you own all those things, which of course you don't. So when you think about employer brand and the work you're going to do today or tomorrow, this week, this month, this quarter, what have you, don't be limited. Don't think I'm only allowed to touch these things. Employer brand comes from all the parts of the business. Every part of the business generates employer brand touch points, employer brand experiences. So wherever you live, whatever team you're on, wherever you are on a given day, you have an opportunity right now to make a positive impact on the employer brand. Don't fret that you don't have ownership of it, because that's not possible. Focus on the impacts you can make right now. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.